Hey, how you guys doing? This is going to be a review of the G-Code Phenom Stealth. And this is specifically for my MMP shield. But before I go into this review, I want to kind of give you guys a background of what my lifestyle is and why I think it'll fit some people's needs, but not necessarily everybody's. So, you know, as you could tell, I'm kind of a slender guy. That's kind of my frame, and I think you need to get a holster and carry depending on, with all these factors in mind: how big you are, what type of clothing you wear, where do you live. So I live in Southern California. It's mostly hot. I'm going to be wearing, you know, shorts and a short sleeve t-shirt. For work, I wear slacks, a polo shirt, button-up shirt. So I don't wear those tactical pants. I don't wear baggy clothes. So, you know, just want you guys to know that before we go into this review. I'm going to kind of compare and contrast the other holsters I've tried, and try to make it brief. I'm not a pro at doing reviews. I'm just going to give you my honest input. You guys could put comments. I couldn't find that many reviews on this holster. That's why I decided to do a video on it. And so, yeah, there's not going to be cool intro music or anything like that, but you should get a good idea of who this will work for and what applications. So this is kind of cool. It's kind of their new series, and it comes, they have two new holsters. This one is called the Phenom Stealth because of the tactical fuzz. It's inside and out. It's a molded kydex, and I actually spoke with customer service today. They said that this is actually molded from the firearm itself, and all the firearms have been safety checked, instead of like a plastic replica. So it's a very tight fit. So that's kind of one of my issues with it. It's not anything wrong with the company, but the retention is very tight, and I will show you. So back here you have two screws. One, they both hold on to this claw right here, which I'll explain in a little bit. But this one in particular, this top one that I've kind of loosened as much as, you know, I can go. This is the retention right there, and it kind of fills this gap right here. So I like mine loose, so I'll kind of compare with this is kind of my go-to. Very simple, very easy, goes with anything I wear, but it's all kydex, so it's not as, you know, not that comfortable for all day wear, and I appendix carry. So it doesn't fall out, but my draw is super easy. And with the tension, with the belt, with the drawstring, with shorts that I'm wearing, and I'll show you. I mean, these are just kind of almost board shorts, and it's a draw cord, and, you know, no print, and it does ride up, but it never fails. Holster stays in place, firearm comes out. So this is great, but I was trying to find that perfect holster, that kind of what G-Code told me earlier, the unicorn, because they said that there's no one holster that works for everything, but this almost works for everything. Now this guy, if you just kind of line them up, they're almost the same footprint. I would say that this is more of a slim profile, and I gotta say, this is by far the most comfortable appendix holster I've tried, and I've only had it a day. Okay, so it's not long-term use, but they have a lifetime warranty. They said if I had any issues with it, send it back. I mean, they'll replace it, fix it, whatever. Now, like I was mentioning, I put this retention is as loose as it could get, and it's on there. I mean, this thing's not coming out. I mean, even with it being loose, it is, and there is an audible click, like a muffled click, and that's because the tactical fuzz is, it lines the outside and inside of the molded kydex. So this is a very sleek looking holster, and a lot of people complain about this, the muzzle being exposed, but it, you know, I think it has its purpose. I don't mind it. Less kydex, less weight, and I carry, like I said, every day, everywhere I go. I don't dress down to what type of weapon I'm going to carry. I dress how I normally dress, and then I'll carry the firearm that works. And you know, I want to carry my Glock 26, being in California, 10 round capacity max. This is my go-to, but again, this is thick and I can't carry it everywhere. But this is actually not bad, and they did tell me it's gonna get a little bit loose because the tactical fuzz is gonna kind of lay down over use. And I'll show you right now. This is just some regular shorts without, it's a drawstring, and I'll show. And it's not even cinched up, so it's pretty loose. And this clip is really rugged. So this is how I would carry. And you know, obviously no print. And if I try to go draw, it comes out, but it's not anywhere close to, you know, it's gonna look kind of goofy, but you're gonna get your firearm out. And this isn't meant to draw slow. It's meant to be a snap. So, and that's what they told me. So let's try it again. And it's a little bit hard without the magazine. Let's pop that on there. So empty magazine. So you could get a good purchase on it. And so this is how it'll kind of sit. And I mean, it disappears. It's very minimalistic. And so if I need to draw, it's there, okay? And it's gonna ride up, but look, it's still cinched on there. This clip is so good, it's even a little bit hard to take on and off. Now this claw, I like this claw. And people are gonna say it's not big enough, and it doesn't push, and it's supposed to kind of push the firearm into your body more, which it does. And I've tried it with the belt, and this holster is made to be worn with a gun belt. And the gun belt I would recommend that I wear is a Bigfoot steel lined gun belt. It's a tank. And if this is on there, you're gonna have no issues purchasing your weapon and drawing. But even at this lowest retention, I'm hoping over time that when I reholster it with training, in and out, in and out, in and out, or have it sit in here, it's gonna kind of loosen it up a little bit, and hopefully I'll get the type of retention that I want, which is like this, where if you hold it upside down, give it a small shake, it doesn't come out, but one hard tug and it comes out. That's how I like it, because if it's cinched up against your body, it's good enough retention. Nobody's gonna get it. Now, about the claw, this is my tier 1, and this is great. It's from my Glock. So it's thicker, and it accommodates a TLR 6 light. So, but this is their tier 1 claw, and this works a lot better compared to this, because look how much thicker it is. Look at how much more it pops out. Now, and this pushes a lot more. But if you're gonna appendix carry, what happens is this part starts digging down into your body, and so I like it. It does its job. But I'll show you what. So this is the kind of retention that I like. You know, I'm holding it upside down. It's not coming out, but small shake and it comes out. That's what I like. That's what I'm used to. And this is kind of what I compare this one to. But obviously 2 different weapons. This one's without a light. This one's with a light. But as far as footprint, I'm gonna say that this is a little bit smaller than this, and I wanna say 30 times more comfortable because of this tactical fuzz, like kind of suede material. Riding against your body, I wore it all day today, and I'm in and out of cars, and I'm going and I'm meeting customers, I'm doing my job, and I don't have any inclination to want to take this off. It's that comfortable. It is extremely comfortable, and I'll show you again. I mean, customer service said this is meant and designed to be a quick snap draw and to be used with a gun belt. But look, Southern California, it's almost summertime. I'm gonna carry, and you know what? This is on there. It's not drooping. It's not sagging, and I could get a good purchase. And it's gonna ride up, but look, I'm gonna be able to get my firearm out and present. to the target. So I mean, this is great. I mean, I'm wearing freaking shorts and a t-shirt. It disappears. This claw actually is pushing this a little bit against my body, so there's no print of the handgun unless I do something like that. But just a regular shirt. So I like it. I'm gonna give it some time. I was gonna return it because I thought the retention was way too snug. But yeah, I mean, I loosened it. Let me see. I loosened it all the way, so it's gonna pop out. This doesn't hit your body at all. And they recommend you keeping the screw. You could actually take this out all the way and the claw is still gonna be good. And even with this halfway, this claw is, it's on there. And I like this. The reason why, and people will say this should be higher, it doesn't hit my belt. It hits my belt fine, hits my waistband fine on shorts or sweats. The reason why this cannot be higher is because if this was higher, how are you going to purchase your weapon? If this is higher, you're going to be like trying to jam your hand through to purchase your weapon. That's the most important thing. With this, I could purchase my weapon snugly and I could draw. So this is great. This is great. This is just way too extreme, and it's more uncomfortable because it pushes the hard kydex against your body. And Tier 1 is great. I have a couple of their products. I have tried Crossbreed. I tried Alien Gear. Alien Gear, the ones with the paddle on the back for appendix carry. It's just a big footprint. Me personally, I like small, and this is kind of as good as it gets. I might actually order their Speed, which is all kydex, their Phenom Speed. And so that retention is going to be more similar to this CYA Supply Co, which is also awesome. It's going to be more like this and just make more noise. So this is how the Glock looks in the Tier 1. Both comfortable. This one you cannot use comfortably strong side. It's pretty much all appendix carry. This guy, you could use whatever you want. It works, just not as comfortable. Now, small footprint and strong side, appendix, whatever you want. I've tried it today, messed around with it, wearing it, riding in the car. The most comfortable, smallest footprint holster that you're gonna find on the market right now. And I've tried a lot. So still on the search for the perfect holster for every occasion. Again, keep in mind, it's gonna all be about where do you live? What type of job do you have? What type of clothes do you wear? You know, I like to wear skinny jeans and sweats and shorts and a t-shirt, and I wanna be able to carry a 9. I even carry this guy in my shorts. Can do it. Just need the right holster. So yeah, money could be an issue. I think these go for about $95, but you invest in a good holster, it's going to be a lot of trial and error. But I wouldn't just go by the reviews that you're going to see about this holster so far. It just came out, I think last year, November, I think they said. They're gonna be, a lot of people are saying like, well, this is gonna be hot and it's exposed. I'm like, well, but it's away from the body. So for me, that doesn't matter. For you, it might. And again, it's preference. This retention is at the you know, the least amount of retention it could get, and it's okay with me. I mean, I showed you shorts and a t-shirt. If I cinch it even harder, I mean, it's gonna stay in there even harder. This clip is very rugged. And with this tactical fuzz kind of, you know, pushing up against the inner side of your clothing, it's going to really catch. And so no issues at all. Drawing from even shorts, I could do it with sweats. I mean, obviously today was a gun belt and regular jeans. No issue at all. Really recommend this. I'll put a link down. They are having a sale. That's why I was gonna order the Speed, just to try it out. It's 15% off, I believe, as of right now. And today is, I believe, April 25th, 2019. So and they have 15-day money back. So try it out. I mean, I was about to return it until I called them, and they told me kind of why the retention is set so high. But it works. I found a kind of happy medium right now. I mean, where I could use this for whatever I wear. And hopefully over time it'll break in and become loose. But it's a slick looking holster. I don't think this muzzle being exposed is like a gimmick, which a lot of people are saying. They're recommending the speed. You know, I can't speak of the speed because I haven't tried it, but I don't think this is going to be an issue. When you train, if the barrel's hot, don't holster it. Let it cool down. If you have to holster it, air is going to cool this down, and that's what customer care told me. It made total sense. I mean, how is this dangerous? The trigger guard is completely closed. It's safe. There's also an RMR cut already, so you know, you don't have to get a custom Kydex holster with an RMR cut like I did here. If you want to put a RMR, I mean a red dot or an optic, and it just kind of, you don't lose anything because this is exposed. It's just a nice holster. It's really well made, attention to detail. This is very rugged, lifetime warranty. They're very good. When I called them, they answered every question. I think I was on the phone with them for like 30 minutes. Oh, before I forget, the last part, this sweat guard. A lot of complaints saying like, I want a mid guard, I want no guard. I mean, I get it. It's preference, but my preference would be a mid guard, like here. Okay, this is a mid. I could, if it was full, it'd be all the way up. However, they're saying this is gonna poke into you. Now, I've worn this all day with the mid guard, and I've worn this today. This is a full guard as well too. So they're saying this is gonna poke into your body. Okay, if you do appendix, it's not gonna be the most comfortable. Get used to it. For me, high guard, medium. My choice would be a mid, but this, since it has the tactical fuzz, yeah, it pokes you, but it's not gonna like gut you or anything. I mean, you're gonna feel it. I mean, I could still lift my legs, I could sit down, adjust it. If you appendix carry already, you know what I'm talking about. When you get into your car, sit down, just kind of adjust it, you know, push it up a little bit, you're gonna be fine. But I'm telling you, if you're looking for supreme comfort, this tactical fuzz, I mean, it's incredible. Really is. It gives you the comfort of that paddle style like Alien Gear has, or Crossbreed, but it's a small footprint. I mean, this thing is tiny, especially for my shield. So great product. Just don't believe it. You have to try it, and you have to understand that there is a purpose to this. It's not going to work for everybody, but for me, I think I'm going to keep this guy. I'm going to try it out. So really happy with it right now. Again, don't let money just kind of, you know, stray you away from it. You get what you pay for. There's a bunch of attention to detail here. You could actually pick the color of the claw, and it comes with the matching screw here. This could be adjusted cant, but I like it stock like this. Is fine for me. But I will leave a link for G-code, and I believe they do have a sale right now, so 15% off. Pretty quick turnaround. I think I got this within like 7 days, just a full week, not 7 business days, just easy to clean, water, wipe it off, but really quiet on the draw too. So you do hear that audible click. It's just muffled because of the fuzz, and drawing pretty good. So sorry for the rant. There's not going to be any edits. This is just, you know, if you have to rewind it to see some stuff, I'm sorry. I'm not a pro reviewer, like I said, but hopefully I help somebody out, because I've tried so many holsters, sticky holsters. This one, CYA, Crossbreed, Alien Gear, Toolster, Tier 1. Oh, I forgot. It's another great product. Raven Concealment, Trigger Guard. But you need to get the G-code clip, because this works a lot better than Raven Concealment stock clip, which is this. So this actually pushes into your body for less printing. this is a good option if you need to be very minimalistic. I mean, trigger guards covered, boom, out, and then it clips in. You could do it strong side, appendix, whatever you want. So another great product, Raven Concealment. So I'll leave all these links. Hopefully I helped somebody out, because I mean, I've seen a bunch of videos. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've seen a bunch of videos on holsters. You're just gonna have to do trial and error, and you're gonna have to just decide for yourself and what works best for you in your situation, your lifestyle, the way you dress. So thanks for watching, guys.